Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be making for you our Over the River soap. This soap is inspired by the Christmas carol Over the River and Through the Woods, and it is an essential oil custom blend. So stay tuned and watch us make this Over the River soap. Alrighty, let's get going. Over the River. This soap is part of a two-part kind of mini collection in our Holiday Spectacular soap collection. Obviously, this is the second part of the Through the Woods soap, so Over the River and Through the Woods, just like the song goes. This should have come out before the Through the Woods, but I was under the weather a little bit last week and I was not 100% coherent, so that is where we're at. I did two videos, the only two that really had hard places they needed to go in the month, and I decided, well, let's just put them all out in the same week, and that's where we're at. This soap is, just like the Through the Woods, an essential oil scented soap only. It is a custom blend. This one is a new fragrance blend for us. We were kind of going for some of those classic kind of holiday fragrance blends, but maybe ones that you wouldn't necessarily think about putting together in a soap. They're still complementary, just maybe not ones that were like front of mind when you're thinking of holiday scents. This fragrance oil, essential oil I should say, blend is Dalmatian sage and also peppermint. There is some green sea clay in here as well, which is why it is that kind of weird dirty looking color there. The actual fragrance blend is not that color, it's just the clay. So we did that sea clay instead of the kaolin clay. This really just adds a nice kind of hue to the soap bar. We don't really use it as a colorant because it doesn't really impart that green color. It just kind of tints the soap batter just ever so slightly. For this design, I was kind of inspired by like ice in a river or ice in like an ocean. I'll put a picture up in the corner here. I just got back from an Alaskan cruise last month and we went to Glacier Bay National Park, and that's where this picture is from. And so I was kind of inspired by like the wispy little icebergs in a body of water and the really blue, vivid blue sky as well. So in the red pour container there, I am going to be doing a kind of like steely greenish blue color. It looks pretty green on camera, especially with that green sea clay, but it does turn into a slightly darker blue color. And then I am leaving that second batch of soap batter there in the Cambro uncolored, and I am going to do an in the pot swirl because I wanted to get that really wispy kind of effect that a drop swirl doesn't achieve, but an in the pot swirl does. This does look kind of similar to our silver sparkle soap, and I'll put a card up in the corner if you didn't watch that video. Kind of unintentionally, but my mind is kind of in the same spot for both of those designs. Kind of like a wispy, kind of ethereal look. This one's a little more grounded, and the silver sparkle is a little more like celestial. It does have holographic star glitter on the top after all. This fragrance blend behaved really beautifully, this essential oil blend. Sometimes with essential oils, you do not know how they're going to behave in the soaping process. And while they could behave well separately, together they could cause like a chemical reaction and make your soap batter seize up immediately. Or, this is the better of the two alternatives, take a really long time to set up. This one was the perfect kind of workability that we were going for. For the top design here, I am going to go in with my bar spoon, and I'm just going to do some like diagonal spoon swoops across, like diagonal wise, and I will zoom in the camera a little bit so you can see just a little bit better. It's a little hard to see, especially when I'm in the like greenish blue area, because it kind of is disguised, but I was wanting to do like little waves basically across the whole slab of soap. We, as I'm recording this, are getting ready for a Halloween party. Halloween is in 3 days. It is the 28th right now, so October 28th that is. And we are going to be Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. If you follow us on Instagram, which you definitely should, you will have seen pictures of us in our costumes. We went out to dinner with friends in them, and then we went to a friend's Halloween party as well. We don't necessarily always dress up unless it's maybe for an event. Last year we were our Drag Squatch personas, our Drag Squatch mascots. We dressed up as that, and that was kind of fun. And we did a vegan Halloween market dressed up as those. But sometimes you have to really get your creative muscles working. This year Zac just thought Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, and it was great. Spirit Halloween came through with the costumes for sure. After I have textured the soap, I will spritz this with some rubbing alcohol, put the wooden lid on, and then set this aside for 24 hours until it is nice and set up and ready to demold and slice up. We did just steam the tops of the soap slabs here ever so quickly with a clothes steamer, just a normal clothes steamer, and now I will break out the slab splitter and split this slab up. This is actually Zac, not me, that's slicing up this soap. And you can kind of see the beginnings of that design, and that is what I was going for, kind of like a more earthy, woodsy, aqua-y kind of design. And that texture on the top I really enjoyed. It kind of looks like the bottom of like a really rough river where there's like ripples and things like that. Kind of abstract, but sometimes these designs I'm more on the abstract side of things. And then we will get out Dorothy and we will see our work, and that is what I was going for. Kind of a more interpretive, a little more avant-garde swirls through the soap, not so like rigid and delineated like a drop swirl sometimes would do, like in our RainBro Fresh soap. This is exactly what I was going for, and this is our Over the River soap. This soap, along with our other holiday spectacular soap collection, will be for sale November 1st online and in person. Definitely check these out if you want to grab up some holiday gifts or you want to deck out your house for the holidays, because I know these supplies will go fast. Thank you so much to our subscribers and our big ol' flamers. We appreciate each and every one of them. If you want to get soaps and candles of the month from us and discount codes and shout outs, check out our website, rainbrocrafts.com, for more details on that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below your favorite river, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell icon so you can see when we come out with new videos. Thanks. Bye.